celebrations begin here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium. AS Monaco have given absolutely everything, but down by 6, I'm rather surprised they've stopped playing as quickly as they have, because fouls and missed foul shots could well turn the tide of this one. But time remains on the clock, and the officials are going to have to get a hold of this one. But even though, in all probability, the game was over, I'm rather surprised that AS Monaco didn't commit a foul and see if Olympiacos can make their free throws. And again, when you've got Mike James and Dwayne Bacon on the floor, jack up a 3 and see if it falls. So they stopped competing as though it were a pre-season game, when they had around 15 seconds left to fight. That's the choice they've made. You can't get back time, but this one, the result surely a foregone conclusion now. By electing not to fight for those preceding 8 seconds or so, it will be Olympiacos who prevail here on home court to go through to the Final Four. We've had flares, and still have flares, going off up in the stands here, but they've got to conclude the game and get it in the book as a result. So they're going to have to subdue the celebrations for just a little while longer, and that is why Kostas Papanikolaou and other veterans on the Olympiacos squad are just asking their passionate supporters to hold it down and subdue their celebrations for the minute. For less than a minute, because it's 7 seconds is all they've got to wait for. But again, celebrations continuing among the Olympiacos players. Luigi Lamonica and his staff are going to have to sort out how long is left, because again, there's still 9 seconds in regulation, and AS Monaco stopped competing with around 15 seconds left. So the formality of seeing this one over the line here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium now. Water going to have to be restored. And look at the smiles on the faces of the Olympiacos players and fans. And again, being acknowledged by the opposition as well, as it was from the moment they chose not to compete with about 15 seconds remaining in regulation. You can understand why, but then on the flip side, we've seen stranger things happen in this beautiful game of basketball. Commit the foul, send the team to the line, see what happens, see if Mike James can continue to land miracle shots, even though they haven't fallen for him from three-point territory over the last 2 games. Would you bet against him? His close friend Kevin Durant in the house, sampling this atmosphere, and no doubt just strengthening his resolve to play outside of the NBA before his career comes to a close. So the clock continuing to count down. AS Monaco not bothering to defend. Olympiacos dribbling it out. And it is now a result. A terrific Game 5 sees Olympiacos Piraeus close it out here in this do-or-die encounter. They take it on home court to progress through to their first Final Four since the 2016-17 campaign. And guess where it was that year? You've got it. So they're returning to the Final Four in a bid to secure their fourth EuroLeague title. They have emerged in a bruising encounter of incredibly high intensity. After taking the lead in the early stages, they went down by as many as 11 in a couple of occasions in the second quarter. They battled their way back to lead 56-55 in the third, and then trailing 66-70 to start the quarter. They took it by a 10-point margin, holding AS Monaco to just 18 points while they scored 28. And just look at what this result means for the home team. This blend of EuroLeague veterans and legends like Yorios Printezis and players in their prime and players who are emerging stars, all of them contributing over the course of the campaign and indeed the postseason. They have been formidable at home. Olympiacos conceded game number 2 when Monaco came in here and punched them in the mouth to wrest home court advantage away from them. But they bounced back magnificently to take game 3 at the Salle Gaston Médecin. Olympiacos conceded the 4th game by 1 point, and here they have come away with a 6-point victory. A final score of 94 points to 88. Flares have been let off in the Peace and Friendship Stadium. It is a frenetic, frenzied atmosphere, one of pure joy and jubilation. Experienced amongst the players and fans, a sea of red and white has cascaded down from the seats onto the playing area, and the players and fans absolutely reveling in this celebratory atmosphere, having progressed through to the Final Four for the first time since the 2016-2017 campaign. So a final score after 4 incredibly intense quarters of play here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium. It's Olympiacos Piraeus 94, AS Monaco 88. It is Olympiacos Piraeus who have punched their ticket through to the Final Four in Belgrade. Jubilant scenes continue to be enjoyed by everybody involved with this magnificent club. Incredible scenes. Many of the fans capturing these moments for posterity on their camera phones and smartphones. As the flag continued to be waved high in the stadium night sky here. It's as though a filter has been placed over the proceedings because of the flare smoke that is filling the arena. It's making for incredible images. And it's a party here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium in Piraeus. No doubt all of these fans will be scrambling to the website www.f4tickets.com in a bid to secure their packages to make the trip to Belgrade and cheer on their beloved squad as they bid to secure their 4th EuroLeague title. Back-to-back triumphs in 2012 and 2013. Runners-up in 2017 and indeed 2015. This their first final appearance after making the playoffs in 2017-18. They have progressed by prevailing in the best-of-5 series, and they maintain the record of home teams continuing to prevail in deciding do-or-die Game 5 since the playoff format was adopted in 2009. AS Monaco deserve immense credit for the fight that they put forth, but with Paris Lee fouling out and having fallen behind at 78-77, while there were significant lead changes, 11 lead changes in all, through this topsy-turvy back and forth game. But once they led at 82-81 and 84-81, Olympiacos Piraeus were able to see this one over the line Outstanding contributions from so many of their players. Thomas Walker continued to shoot the lights out in the postseason after his difficulties in the regular season, from where he was 26% from three-point territory, 39% coming into the game, and he went 3 of 5 from downtown tonight. 17 points. Shaquille McKissick with 18 points in the game on near perfect shooting, missing just one three-point attempt where he caught the ball out of